Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very warm welcome to all of you in your English class. I hope you all are doing well. Today, inshallah, we are going to start chapter number 3 of the novel The Insefts of Frerberg. This is lecture number 5. These are our learning objectives for today. By the end of today's session, students will be able to read and understand the text, answer the given questions by going through the text, and identify whether the given statement is true or false. This is the recap of the previous lesson. In the previous lesson, we covered the following: a long run, the oak tree grabs Annie's attention, Annie entered the tree, a perfect place to pour out sorrow. Here is chapter number 3, the huge oak tree. Let's read the text first. She was running as fast as her legs could carry her, until she realized she was no longer running under the sun, but was under the shady trees. Again, tears began streaming down her eyes, and she didn't care where she went. She just wanted to be alone, wanted time to think about it all, somewhere where there would be no Nanny or Sarah. She began running again. After a while, she felt that she was lost. She halted for a moment and removed her hand from her face. In a flash, she realized that she was in an unfamiliar part of the woods. She went round the corner and sighted a clearing. In the midst of it, there was a huge oak tree. As we have read in the text here, Annie was running as fast as she could. She wanted to be alone to think about the whole incident. In the midst of the wood, she saw a huge oak tree. It must have stood here for centuries, thought Annie. Annie circled the oak tree, and just when she had crossed over to the other side of it, she saw a hole carved in the trunk of the tree. As we have read in the text, that Annie circled the oak tree. Then she saw a hole carved in the trunk of the tree. Page number 12. That hole really looked like a door. She bent over and entered the cobwebby tree. It was hollow and spacious inside. There was a small hole on the side of the tree which served as a window. The top part was open, and the leaves made up the roof and let in a greenish glow which was warming. So you can see the tree was hollow and spacious from inside, with a small hole which served as a window, and the roof was made up of green leaves. Annie walked inside on the carpet of dead yellow leaves. She wiped her eyes and thought that it was the perfect place for one's sorrow to be poured out. She decided to come here every day and began thinking how unfair Sarah was, and Miss Chubby was worse. Thinking about it made her cry. She sobbed for a while, but stopped when she heard someone climb in at the doorway. As we have read in the text that Annie walked inside on the carpet of dead yellow leaves. She cried by remembering the behavior of Sarah and Miss Chubby Ball. However, she stopped crying when she heard someone climbing in at the doorway. This is exercise number 1 for you. Words to know. You have been provided with some words from the text. You are required to find out their meanings by going through the text. You can also refer to a dictionary. Furthermore, you need to use these words to make sentences of your own. Exercise number 2. Choose the best answer. You are required to choose the best answer from the given options and write the correct answer in the blanks provided. Exercise number 3. You are required to attempt the following questions in your copies. Your answer should be short and to the point. Exercise number 4. You are required to state whether the following statements are true or false. This is your homework for today. You are required to complete exercises 3 and 4, which have already been discussed in this video lecture and your copies. I hope you will find today's lecture both informative as well as interesting. Inshallah, in the next class, we will discuss another topic. Until then, it is Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.